Shalom, 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 Israel. Shalom, shalom. Sorry for the technical difficulties with the I.S.U.P.K, you know what I mean? Israel School of Universal and Practical Knowledge started on 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under the guidance of Commander General YAHANNA. We teach the truth about the Bible. We teach the truth about who the people of the Bible are, the Black, the Latinos, and the Native Indian. We are the 12 tribe of Israel. We are the chosen people of God. We are the rulers of this earth. I mean, we tell the truth. Your pastors, your churches, now I mean, your imam, he ain't telling you the damn truth. But us in the I.S.U.P.K, we over here, we are exactly to tell the truth to our people. I mean, today, you know, I mean, we have a class today, and we have something that we're gonna bring out. We got two part of the class today. We're gonna show you the corruption in this kingdom. Now, I mean, the white man is the devil. Let's say that first of all, the white man is the devil, man. For the technical difficulties, now I mean, and we expect to be saved, now I mean, to be protected in this empire when the people in this empire, the elites, the police, now I mean, they don't follow the law, their own laws. They give us laws, they give laws, but they can't follow the laws. Now I mean, they can follow the laws. Now I mean, they don't follow the laws of their own land, but they expect us to follow the laws. They put us in jail for not following the laws. Now I mean, we're gonna read for something for you right quick. Hold on a second. Shalom, sister. Shalom. Shalom, my bad. Shalom, Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahweh Shabbat Katam, to the brothers. Yahweh Shamar Alatam, Ba'ashim Yahweh Shat. So, like, I won't be able to share my screen. I'm gonna just, but like I was saying, I mean, like I was saying, we tell the truth about the Bible, and everything that you see going on in this earth, now I mean, especially in America, now I mean, all part of the plan of the Most High. I mean, especially the white man not following his laws, that's the plan of the Most High. Now I mean, for the white man to be like this, for the white man to be evil like this. Now I mean, so we could see exactly what the devil is. I mean, we're gonna read it for you right now. Got former Calgary police officer facing 11 criminal charges, including kidnapping. I mean, this is what you have, and it's not the first. We're gonna refer to, but it's not the first time. I mean, that you hear that the police is corrupt, that their own government is corrupt. I mean, everything over here is a corrupt situation. There is the house where you could do every type of evil act and get away with it. Now, I mean, we're gonna refer to former Calgary police officer Dennis McHugh is facing 11 charges, including kidnapping and obstruction of justice, following an internal investigation by the department's professional standards section. I mean, so like I won't be able to share the video with y'all. Hopefully next time, now I mean, we're gonna find another better platform. We could share the videos and everything. I mean, and you see exactly. And after that, I'm gonna bring you to a verse. I mean, former Calgary police service officer Dennis McHugh facing 11 charges. On January 18, 2016, with a complaint of criminal harassment. Deputy Chief Ray Robitaille said the investigation that followed revealed alleged incidents. The local police force felt warranted a sizable list of charges far beyond the initial accusations. I mean, you have the police doing crimes over here in Canada. I mean, and who's gonna answer for that? Who's gonna bring the police to justice? I mean, they're supposed to help us. I mean, have justice. They're supposed to protect and serve. But you have police officers exactly doing criminal act, and that's Canada for you, man. That's for you, Black, Latinos, and Native Indians, trusting this empire, putting your faith in this empire. This empire is gonna fall, man. And it's gonna fall because the white man is such a devil on the face of the earth. I mean, he's such a devil in his own place, man, in his own kingdom, it's in his own, I mean, territory. I mean, now ask yourself, why so many crimes are out there? I mean, why there is drug in our communities? How come the police is not arresting those? I mean, supplying the drug? I mean, if you reach further, I mean, you will see a lot of them. I mean, are involved in this transaction, are involved in this criminal acts. I mean, if ask yourself this: if there is no crime, what's the need of the police? I mean, we won't need the police if there's no crime. We won't need the police if there's not. I mean, how would they make their money if there's no evil going on? I mean, so the police is not here to really help, man. It's there to make this empire rich. because the police themselves, they're involved in criminal act in this empire. You know what I mean? We're gonna bring you to Ecclesiasticus chapter 10, verse 2. As the judge of the people is himself, so are his officers. I mean, as the leaders of this kingdom are, so are the policemen, man. I mean, it's not just the police that is corrupt. The entire government is corrupt. The Senate is corrupt. I mean, the lawyers are corrupt. I mean, the top leaders are corrupt. I mean, everybody is corrupt. So if the top is corrupt, should we expect exactly the low-level police? I mean, the policeman, the cop walking the street not to be corrupt? I mean, we can't expect that, man. I mean, if the top is corrupt, then well, the bottom is corrupt. I mean, and what manner of men the ruler of the city is, such are all they that dwell therein. There you go, man. Such are all that dwell in. You see Montreal now, I mean, the top leaders, officials are corrupt. Everybody's corrupt. But us in the I.S.U.P.K, man, us waking up, man, we want to be righteous, man. We want to be perfect, man. You know what I mean? That's why we left that life behind and we're changing our ways. You know what I mean? But that's the Bible. That's from the Bible, man. So you can't expect America to be, you know what I mean, a place of justice. You can't expect America, you know what I mean, to care about the Native Indian, care about the black man, care about the Latinos, you know what I mean, care about the oppression that we're facing, man. You can't expect this because it's all corrupt, man. It's all corruption, man. It's full of corruption. And Canada is part of America, man. Canada follows what the United States does, man. I mean, so it's, I mean, the Italian mafia, I mean, the Italian mafia has nothing to do with it. I mean, not so like the Italian mafia, I mean, is a little thing compared to what these white folks are bringing in from the South, from South America, man. I mean, just the other day from a newspaper, I mean, I read I mean, they consider the Italian mafia in Montreal, I mean, like, I mean, they'll give them, I mean, they give them the crumbs that's left over. That's the Italian mafia. So who's supplying the drug? Who's bringing in the drug? How come the police is not arresting those bringing the drug? You know what I mean? But you're gonna see now. I mean, we're gonna read what the accusation is, man. McHuck, who was constable with the Calgary Police Service for 8 years until earlier this until earlier this month, while the investigation was coming to a head, break and enter, breach of the peace, 2 counts of fraudulently obtaining a computer service, and multiple counts of breach of trust in connection to incident occurring on July 9th, 2015 and on January the 15th, 2016. I mean, imagine this, man. Imagine you in their house, I mean, the police comes and I mean, could kidnap you. I mean, could keep you, I mean, locked up in your house, and who you gonna complain to, man? I mean, you can't complain to the police. You complain higher, they're all corrupting in Canada, man. Imagine the similar type of thing that's happening, and nobody's not. Imagine, I mean, what they're doing in the darkness, and nobody hears about. Nobody, I mean, care. I mean, imagine those suffering, I mean, silently, man. This is Canada for you, man. I mean, and these type of stories, you're gonna find them more and more, I mean, in the future coming, man. You're gonna see more of this type of story coming out, man. Because it's an evil place. America is Babylon. America is the house of devils, man. You're gonna see exactly, and we're living in the end time. You're gonna see exactly more and more of these things, man. And you can't expect exactly Esau to have compassion. You can't expect of the earth. You know what I mean? So you're black Christian, know what I mean? You black Christian, know what I mean? You Latino with the policeman because he's scared to lose pay. He's scared exactly not to be, you know what I mean? Not to be kidnapped, man. He's scared exactly to not to go in jail, you know what I mean? That's what's going on in Canada, man. Well, all type of corruption is going on, and nobody cares, man. Imagine they kidnap, they kill, and nobody cares. You know what I mean? Imagine how many times the people do the revelation and just kill for fun. Nobody give a damn. I mean, you can't expect now, I mean, America to be great for you. America was never great for you. Realize this, man. That means you have to be in the bottom if America is great, man. Because America goes up, you go down, black man, Latino man, Native Indian man. I mean, And you damn well see that they can follow their own laws. So how are they gonna follow the laws of Christ, the laws of God, man? To you Christian, you that say everybody's safe. How the white man's gonna follow the laws of God when they can follow their own laws? Know what I mean? This is for you, man. This is the police doing crimes, man. And that's not the only example we have. We have a lot of examples, man. All you gotta do is search the news. There's a lot of examples, man. Even in Montreal, there's police officers that step down, know what I mean? Top police leaders, know what I mean, that step down because of corruption. Know what I mean? So know what I mean, y'all gotta open your eyes, man. It's not a place, know what I mean, it's not a place of vacation. There's police officers that step down. Open your eyes, man. It's not a place, know what I mean, it's not a place of vacation. We're living in hell. We're gonna keep reading further. He came in as a complaint of harassment, not the criminal charges that were laid in or before you. It was a subsequent investigation that determined that at a press conference Tuesday afternoon. Now imagine that happened in 2015 and 16. What about today? I mean, and you have the news that's supposed to report what's going on. The news is also working with them, man. It's full of corruption, man. They're getting paid to put exactly, what I mean, what they want to put out. What I mean, well, I mean, they keep, I mean, the more ugly stuff under the rug. I mean, we're gonna bring you to Psalm 10. I mean, all this is in the Bible, man. Psalm 10, verse 3. For the wicked boasted of his heart desire, and blessed the covetous, whom the Lord abhorreth. Know what I mean? Exactly, know what I mean, those that's doing crime. They put up those that's doing evil in this empire, man. Know what I mean, the more evil you do seem like, know what I mean, the higher you go, know what I mean, on their chart. Know what I mean? But the Lord, know what I mean, abhor exactly those doing evil, man. The covetous, know what I mean, coveting somebody's possession of something, man. Know what I mean? I mean, by coveting what the Native Indian had, by wanting to have what they don't have, man. You know what I mean? So this is it, man. This is from the Bible. And who's those people, man? Who's those people? You know what I mean? For those that say, you know what I mean, the Esau is the Arab. How come this doesn't fit the Arab? How come these prophecies and these precepts in the Bible doesn't fit the Arab, but they fit exactly the Edom, the white man, the devil? You know what I mean? Who's killing more? Is the Arab killing more than the white man? Hell no. You know what I mean? Hell no. I mean, verse 4. The wicked through the pride of his countenance will not seek after God. God in all his thought. They don't seek the Most High, man. Christian that say that the white man could be saved. That's a law to restore what you stole. So the white man is not doing the laws of God. He's not seeking God, man. And we damn well know that the wicked in the Bible is the Caucasian, man. We damn well know this, man. So it's not a surprise for you to see exactly what's going on. That I mean, that the police is doing kidnapping. The police is I mean, is doing all type of evil while they're supposed to protect and serve. But us in the I.S.U.P.K, we will do the job of the police, man. We will protect and serve our people, man. This is our job, man. Know what I mean? That's why we put our life on the line in the I.S.U.P.K, to protect and serve our people, man. Know what I mean? So you black men in Montreal, you love your people, man. Stand up with the I.S.U.P.K, man. You Latino, you love your people. Stand up with the I.S.U.P.K, man. You Native Indian, man. Stand up with your people, man. And so, you know what I mean? And if you want to be a trooper in the I.S.U.P.K, man, we have the cheat. Know what I mean? Do your, know what I mean? Put your name in, man. I mean, we're gonna go further, know what I mean, into it. So like, just give me a moment, know what I mean? There you go. Robitaille went on to say there is nothing positive to say. These are serious criminal charges, he said. Know what I mean? Of course, know what I mean? You have the police kidnapping people, man. You have the police, now I mean, doing obstruction of justice, now I mean. You have the police breaking and entering, now I mean, places, now I mean. Breach of the peace, 2 counts of fraudulent obtaining a computer service, man. This is the police. Imagine what they do, they do and they're not putting out, man. These are serious crimes, man. But they don't follow their own laws, man. That brain fool you, know what I mean? Don't let that neck, that tie, know what I mean, that suit and tie fool you, man. Not because somebody, know what I mean, the mafia wears suit and tie too, man. So don't let that fool you, man. He said that a member in uniform is accused of this crime is deeply concerned. I mean, of course it is. 99.99% of our police officers go out every day to earn the public's trust, and they work very, very hard to ensure Calgary is a safe place. I mean, we can't put every police officer. There's some police officers, I mean, they probably want to do their job correctly, I mean, but they're still doing it, I mean, for a messed up institution, I mean, for a corrupt place. I mean, they're still gonna take for another cover if they murder a black man, if they murder, I mean, a Latino man or a Native Indian man or woman. I mean, so the police should be, I mean, should be complaining about the police and telling the charges that the police is doing. I mean, and stop covering crimes. I mean, this is what would happen if it was a righteous place. They would stop covering their crime. But they will expose it, put it to light, and bring change to the community, man. You earn the public's trust, do good, man, to the community, man. I mean, but we damn well know we're not gonna trust devil in the I.S.U.P.K, man. We don't trust devils over here, man. So you could talk all that good talk, we don't trust you, devil. Know what I mean? Now we're gonna bring you to, know what I mean, Psalm 73, verse 8. It's a lot, yeah. Psalm 73, verse 8. They are corrupt and speak wickedly concerning oppression. They speak loftily, man. They are corrupt, man. I mean, they're saying, I mean, hey, forget about the past, man. This is what the white man say, forget about the past. Forget about the oppression of the black Latinos and Native. Forget about it, man. This is old school news, man. They are corrupt, man. I mean, they speak loftily, man, about our oppression, man. And they love doing wicked things, man. This is the empire that you're living in. I mean, this is America. This is Canada for you. I mean, they don't give a damn about our people, man. America is a place of business, the same as Canada, man. It's a place where, I mean, to make money, I mean, they're making money on our own head, on our sweat and our blood and our tears, man. This is what America is, man. And you have coons in our people, I mean, that's, I mean, helping this empire go up. You have coon in our people, I mean, in the midst of our people, I mean, that's helping exactly Esau to, I mean, accomplish his end. But what about if we get together and love and care for one another, man? How great it will be, man. Look at all these other nations. They fight for their own. I mean, they fight for their own. The Chinese men fight for the Chinese men. Even though they have, I mean, they have beef among themselves. That's family beef, man. The same way with us, man. I mean, that black on black crime, we should stop it. I mean, we should learn to forgive each other, I mean. And yes, we could have, I mean, little beef, but that's family problem. But what if we put together instead, I mean, of putting, I mean, of staying divided, staying divided in these churches, in these institutions? I mean, that's not gonna help. That's not for the benefit of our people. You know what I mean? Let me read it again. They are corrupt and speak wickedly. Concerning oppression, they speak loftily, man. You know what I mean? And who does that, man? Who tells us to forget about our past? Who tells us to forget about slavery? I mean, is it the other nation or is it the white man? I mean, because the guilt is inside of them, man. The guilt, I mean, of them oppressing us is inside of their heart, even though they don't want to face it, man. I mean, but what, Mr. White Man, until you realize that you, I mean, that what you have been, what you did, you're gonna receive. You can understand exactly our suffering. You can understand our oppression, man. And you the devil of the Bible. You know what I mean? Let me read a little bit further. Anytime that this type of behavior surfaces, it is a betrayal to all police officer and to the public. Really. Know what I mean? Really. Know what I mean? So who's bringing in the drug? Who's putting the drug in the black communities? Who's putting the drug in the Native Indian reservation? They're not growing drugs. Know what I mean? They're not growing cocaine. They might be growing weed over here and everything in Canada, but they're not growing cocaine. They might be growing tobacco. I mean, tobacco is legal, but I mean, those Native Indian, I mean, they can sell the tobacco outside of their reservation. I mean, while the white man, I mean, sell tobacco, I mean, he gets the, I mean, monopoly, I mean, oh man, you know what I'm saying? I mean, this type of behavior, I mean, is a betrayal to the police, to all police, I mean, officers. I mean, the white man is full of hypocrisy, man. While the top of the government is corrupt, how come they don't get the top of the government, the corrupt people in the elite, man? How come they don't get these people, man? Just like that rapist I mean that rapist that died that killed himself, supposedly killed himself. Now I mean, how come they don't get these top people while he was exactly affiliated with Nami, with top people, man, with elites in this empire? How come they don't bring this to light, man? Police say that on July 9th, 2015, the woman was in Northwest Calgary parking lot when she was stopped by an officer and issued tickets for not having the proper license or insurance. God damn. I mean, 3 hours to get home while you're sitting behind, I mean, behind the car, a police car, man. You know how uncomfortable those seats are, man. I mean, this is protecting and serving in America, man, in Canada. This is protecting and serving, man. I mean, 6 months later, on June, the woman and her boyfriend alleged they were returning home when a police car approached. They say it was the same officer involved in the traffic stop and went on to claim the officer asked the man to stay inside the vehicle and follow the woman inside the home without permission or legal authorization to do so. And that's the police for you, man. I mean, they to that woman, or if it didn't do, while the woman has to remain silent. Imagine, man. Imagine these things happening, man. The police come, I mean, the police tell the man to stay outside, I mean, while he goes inside the house with the woman and rape your woman, man. And your woman can't speak. This is our Canada for you, man. For you that trust in this empire, thinking, I mean, it's all fun and well. It's paradise over here, man. For us black Latinos and Native Indian, I mean, this is hell for us, man. Even though Canada, I mean, is not as rough as the United States, we could say, but we're still living in hell. I mean, it's just more sophisticated over here. I mean, the hypocrisy, the hate, it's under the cover, under the blanket, man. Authorities also say the investigation revealed the officer was accessing the police computer databases to obtain information about the two complaints during the 6 months between the July 2015 and January 2016 incidents. That's the police, man. It's stalking them, man. Stalking them. That's how you knew that, I mean, when they were coming and going, returning home, man. That's how you knew, man. Stalking them. I mean, following them. Imagine. I mean, what other people they're doing this, and he didn't have the probable cause, and I mean, to do such a thing. You know what I mean? But you want to put fear in people's mind, put fear in people's eye, man. This is the police in Canada, man. I mean, where you could get a ticket, now I mean, you could get a ticket, arrested and buying a cop car, now I mean, just for or taking video of the police, man. These things happening in Montreal too, man. Authorities also said the investigation revealed the officer, so like it. Contact said that he was not aware of any previous relationship between the former officer and the woman. He said there's no evidence to suggest that even met prior to the initial incident. I mean, so I mean, they see, I mean, it's just like preying on people, man. That's preying on people, man, and that's also in the Bible too, man. They hunt for a step. That's in the Bible, man. God bring you to Lamentation, verse 4, chapter like it, chapter 4, verse 17. I mean, as for us, our eyes have yet felt for vain help. In our watching, we have watched for a nation that could not save us. I mean, America can save us, man. Canada can save us, man. It's vain help to, I mean, for us Black Latinos and Native Indian, man. We should realize this. There's no help that's coming for us, and I mean, from these things. We should not vote. We should not exactly be down with this empire, man. But you know how we're gonna get up? By uniting with each other, man. By gathering together, by loving each other, man. By following the laws of God, man. That's how we're gonna change our life. That's how we're gonna change our communities. By caring for one another, man. Now, I mean, you don't have the sugar, I got it, man. I mean, I don't have the bread, you got it, man. That's how we're gonna change each other's life, man. That's how we're gonna be well in Canada and America, man. In this time that's coming, man. Exactly, be well, exactly. I mean, it's a vain help to hope for Canada to rescue us, man. To care. It's a vain help, man. I mean, verse 18, they hunt our steps. I mean, there you go. It's in the Bible, man. That police officer did, it's in the Bible, man. I mean, that's straight Esau right there, man. So don't tell me the Bible is not talking about the Black Latinos and Native Indian, man. Don't tell me that the white man is not Esau in the Bible, man. It's right here. Know what I mean, they hunt our step that we could not go, for our end is come. Know what I mean? I mean, it's a vain help, man. They hunt our steps, man. They're waiting, know what I mean? Prowling like, know what I mean, like an animal, know what I mean? For us, man. This is why, know what I mean, we're being profiled in the streets, man. I feel like ease, man, going in the street. Policeman might come up now, I mean, arrest you for anything they feel. After that, you get a slap on the wrist, and he's on his job back, man. God, man, when they can follow their own laws. Know what I mean, don't expect it, man, out of this situation. Know what I mean, by following God, by knowing how to follow God, and this teaching, know what I mean, this knowledge, you can only get in the I.S.U.P.K, man. You're a victim over there, man. But you know where you're gonna be safe? In the I.S.U.P.K. We learn in the I.S.U.P.K, man. Know what I mean, change your life, man. Know what I mean? Because you're, and we want